MLB has baseball from the Emerald State. Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Now at the plate, Carlos Sanchez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 5, Carlos Sanchez.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Carlos Sanchez goes down for the first out of the game. Yohan Moncada is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And he got him. Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Goodness, 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. The 0-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Narvaez is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Segura is retired, and there's one away.
Batting second.
So one away here with the bases empty, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Way out in front.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
One out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia looks up. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Now in the box, Kyle Seager looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Seager will wait on the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Abreu is there for it. And that ends the inning. But the Mariners draw first blood here on the solo home run. So here is Avisail Garcia. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's gone 3 for 6. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Coming to the plate now, number 30. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Number 30 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Matt Davidson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6. Now batting, Mitch Haniger. He'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. And he offers it the circle change and misses. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting set.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 0-1 count and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Haniger rounds the corner and is headed home. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, that's back.
Here now is Mike Zunino. So ground this one fouled off to the left side. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting 9th. Center fielder.
At the plate, Gerard Dyson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. From the stretch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Looped over toward first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side Mariners forced to settle for 1. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez He's at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Batting ninth, center
At the
fielder.
plate, Charlie Tilson. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Shortstop.
In there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Anderson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hernandez readies the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch for a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Jake Petrichka answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit toward the right side. A quick out number 1.
Up next for Seattle.
Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. Throw gets him. 2 down.
First baseman.
Digging in for his second at bat, Yonder Alonso.
Alonso.
He singled his last time up. And they'll start the at bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So here is Avisail Garcia. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him. He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
To 2-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Seager has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 30.
Digging in now, number 30. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
In there, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Into the box now, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Standing in. Ben Gamble hit it hard but lined out. Number 64 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 64.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Henson is going to have to
change for the
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Stepping in, Gerard Dyson. He reached on a single in his first try. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. From the stretch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And this will be fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The tag, and he is out.
Now batting,
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And a neck-high fastball that time. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners. Nate Jones, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Swing and a miss for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. A man at third with 1 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Abreu onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Robbie Cano now. Career numbers against Nate Jones. He's 1 for 2. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. A man on third with 2 down. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. But the Mariners add to their lead. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches. 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Omar Narvaez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. Now the relay home. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Matt, I don't know about you, but, man, I love offense. And
number 5.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Carlos Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. Ready with the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The batter, number 10. Second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Career numbers against Nate Jones. 1 for 6. Here comes the first pitch.
Nelson
Called
Cruz.
strike over the outside part of the plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Juan Minaya is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning.
37. Juan Minaya.
Here's the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. Cruz is on his way home. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. The runner scores from second.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Yonder Alonso stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Anderson backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes in 1 for 2 with that. Denny Farquhar enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a liner. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery, and he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Gerard Dyson, a hit in 2 tries so far. Line to the right side, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Ready once again, Avisail Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Garcia.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Down in order. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Now here it comes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1, number 63.
Now pitching for the White Sox.
1-0 count. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Moncada has it. One there. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. And there's ball 1. 1-2 now.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will. Digging in once again, Matt Davidson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Ready for another shot now. Tim Anderson. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here the side is digging in and looking for more. Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. 2 for 3. Zach Putnam enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
Zach Putnam.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Garcia on the run. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Putnam is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3, Mike.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Pulled toward right center field. Tilson will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Gerard Dyson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. From the belt, the pitch. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first, and he is out on the tag. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the White Sox, center fielder
Into the windup and the pitch towards second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Runner's on the move for second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Grounded up the first baseline. Alonso is there. Segura for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. An 8-0 shutout this evening. Seattle get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Lucas Giolito worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. Manny Machado and Robbie Cano part of the featured action next on MLB Network. So digging in now, Tim Beckham. He'll get us started in this
Baltimore.
one.
Shortstop, number 1.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And that is through into right field for a single. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Batting second.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 1 for 5. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt. But if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 coming now to Jones. Line drive to center field. Dyson is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 1 out and a runner on second base. One and one.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Segura is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Manny Machado now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alonso has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Orioles. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Gene Segura.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. His lifetime numbers against Jeremy Hellickson. He's gone 2 for 6. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano.
Ball one. One out. Nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Another one sent foul. The 1-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His lifetime numbers against Jeremy Hellickson, just a 1 for 9. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hellickson pauses. Here's the 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Mancini waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Seattle. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Zunino is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Now to the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here's Mark Trumbo now. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 1 for 3. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Zunino has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Mariners, Right fielder.
Mitch Haniger checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side. Oh, he makes the stop. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it.
That ball is above the zone. He got his hands on top of it, the old tomahawk, and got a base hit out of it.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Liner towards second. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
Batting seventh. Catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will... Coming to the plate now, Wellington Castillo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Haniger has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Right fielder, number 18.
Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Third inning, no score to this point. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now here's the pitch. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 2 for 3. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Too high, 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading off for the Mariners, left fielder
Ben Gamble is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Mancini is after it. 1 away.
batting ninth.
Here's Gerard.
Center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now the pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a line drive. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Jones.
Leading off for
He'll look to get something going
center
here in
fielder,
this scoreless ball game.
Jones.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Paxton steps into his windup. 2-2 on its way home. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Hit hard on the ground to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The second baseman, number 6.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. Ready on 1 and 2. Curveball that time, not even close. Now the pitch. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Zunino gathers it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
The batter, number 13.
Stepping in, Manny Machado.
Manny
The head-to-head
Machado.
with James Paxton. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chris Davis.
First offering on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. Orioles leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Leading off the Mariners' 4th inning, second baseman, number 22.
First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And on 1 pitch, he's retired.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Seager.
Swing and a line drive. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Said. In now.
Memorial, left fielder Trey Mancini.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Paxton peers in. The 2-2 pitch. Out to short for Segura. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Trumbo.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. Into the box. Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit. And no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Oh, he's looking for that double play ball. He got the sinker, got the ball hit on the ground.
Into the box, number 18. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Called strike 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Tim Beckham. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Not a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting a fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Now
David
pitching for the
Phelps.
Mariners, number 46, David Phelps.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Mitch Haniger comes into
Leading
this
off for the
at-bat 0
Mariners.
for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping into the box, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a soft liner. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 3.
Digging in, Mike
Zunino.
Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is under it. And the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Ready once again, Jonathan Schoop. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Here's Manny Machado now. His past batting line against David Phelps.
13,
he's gone 2 for 8.
Manny Machado.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Haniger. He's got it 1 away.
First baseman number 19.
Ready once again, Chris Davis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Shoots this one over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Ready for another chance, Trey Mancini. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up.
Standing in now, Mark Trumbo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. His past batting line against David Phelps, hitless in 3 at-bats. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Mancini rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busts it around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Wellington Castillo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Giovanni Gallardo, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Gamble. And that retires the side. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Left fielder.
Hit down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dyson.
Towards second. And he's safe.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
First pitch of the at-bat. Gene Segura is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini going back on it. Gone! Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. A hit in 2 tries so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Looked like he's trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Now the 1-1 to Cano. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Mancini will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
For Seattle, designated hitter, Nelson
First pitch
Cruz.
of the at-bat on its way. Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Striding in once again.
Right fielder, number 18.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman, number 1.
Digging in once again, Tim Beckham. He's 2 for 3 thus far. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Ready for another shot now, Adam Jones. Head-to-head history with Yovani Gallardo, 0 for 5. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-1 now to Jones. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Dyson's there. Oh no, it drops.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it. But
here's Jonathan Scope now, as Gallardo will jump ahead quickly here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. There's Segura. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Richard Blyer comes into work out of the bullpen now. And are you surprised? And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Kyle Seager stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance. When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all of baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Tapped out in front of home. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in now, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Line drive to left. Mancini is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Digging in, Manny Machado. He'll lead things off here against Yovani Gallardo.
Shortstop. Manny
on to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hard hit at third. There is Seager. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. Head-to-head history with Yovani Gallardo, 0 for 5. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Orioles.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He singled his last time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 3. Here now is Mike Zunino.
For the Mariners. Catcher.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. And that'll bring it.
Left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder.
Here's Gerard Dyson.
Gerard Dyson.
Curveball that time, not even close. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones is under it. And that retires the side. Mariners are down in order. Digging in and looking for more. Mark Trumbo. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Gallardo gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zunino has a play. 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Head-to-head history with Yovani Gallardo. 7 hits in 22 tries. On the run is Henniger. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Into the box
18.
now, number 18. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 out, nobody on. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 1-1. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. You got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and you swing the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Third baseman.
Wow.
Stepping in now, Tim Beckham.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
2 out with the man at first. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. And the run will score all the way from first.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Nick Vincent takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
Adam Jones is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Beckham is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Well, that's a nice base hit.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Edwin Diaz takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 39, Edwin.
Here's
Diaz.
Jonathan Scope now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Or Zach Britton is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Zach Britton.
Gene Segura is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Davis onto the grass. He's got it 1 away.
The batters.
Here's Bobby Cano now. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, 6 for 15. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Jeremy Hellickson in line for the victory here if our current score holds. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan